And they informed David, saying, "See, the Philistines are fighting against Keilah, and they are plundering the threshing floors." So David inquired of Yahweh, "Shall I go and smite these Philistines?" And Yahweh said to David, "Go and smite the Philistines and save Keilah." And David's men said to him, "See, we here in Yehudah are afraid. How much more, then, if we go to Keilah against the armies of the Philistines?" And David inquired of Yahweh once again, and Yahweh answered him and said, "Arise, go down to Keilah, for I am giving the Philistines into your hand." So David and his men went to Keilah and fought with the Philistines, and he led away their livestock and smote them, a great smiting. Thus David saved the inhabitants of Keilah. And it came to be, when Abiathar son of Ahimelech fled to David at Keilah, that he went down with a shoulder garment in his hand. And Shemu'el was informed that David had gone to Keilah. Then Shemu'el said, "Elohim has estranged him into my hand, for he has shut himself in by entering a town that has gates and bars." And Shemu'el summoned all the people to battle, to go down to Keilah to besiege David and his men. And David knew that Shemu'el was plotting evil against him, and said to Abiathar the priest, "Bring the shoulder garment here." And David said, "O Yahweh Elohim of Yisrael, your servant has heard for certain that Shemu'el seeks to come to Keilah to destroy the city for my sake. Are the landowners of Keilah going to surrender me into his hand? Is Shemu'el coming down, as your servant has heard? O Yahweh Elohim of Yisrael, I pray, let your servant know." And Yahweh said, "He is coming down." And David said, "Are the landowners of Keilah going to surrender me and my men into the hand of Shemu'el?" And Yahweh said, "They are going to surrender you." Then David and his men, about 600, arose and left Keilah and went wherever they could go. And Shemu'el was informed that David had escaped from Keilah, and he ceased to go out. And David remained in the wilderness, in strongholds, and remained in the hill country in the wilderness of Ziph. And Shemu'el sought him every day, but Elohim did not give him into his hand. And David saw that Shemu'el had come out to seek his life, while David was in the wilderness of Ziph at Horish. And Jehonathan, Shemu'el's son, arose and went to David at Horish and strengthened his hand in Elohim. And said to him, "Do not fear, for the hand of Shemu'el my father is not going to find you, and you are to reign over Yisrael, and I am to be next to you. Even my father Shemu'el knows that." And they made a covenant before Yahweh. And David remained at Horish while Jehonathan went to his own house. And the Ziphites came up to Shemu'el at Gibeah, saying, "Is David not hiding with us in strongholds Horish, in the hill of Hakilah, which is on the south of the wasteland? And now, O sovereign, by all the desire of your being, come down, and our part is to surrender him into the sovereign's hand." And Shemu'el said, "Blessed are you of Yahweh, for you have sympathy with me. Please go, prepare yet further, and find out and see the place where his hideout is, who has seen him there, for I am told that he is very cunning. So look and learn all about the hiding places where he hides, and you shall come back to me with certainty, then I shall go with you. And it shall be, if he is in the land, that I shall search for him throughout all the clans of Yehudah." And they rose up and went to Ziph before Shemu'el, while David and his men were in the wilderness of Maon, in the desert plain on the south of the wasteland. And Shemu'el and his men went to seek him, and they informed David. So he went down to the rock and remained in the wilderness of Maon. And when Shemu'el heard this, he pursued David in the wilderness of Maon. And Shemu'el went on one side of the mountain, and David and his men on the other side of the mountain. And David was hurrying to get away from Shemu'el, for Shaul and his men were surrounding David and his men to take them. Then a messenger came to Shaul, saying, "Hurry and come, for the Philistines have invaded the land." So Shaul turned back from pursuing David and went against the Philistines. Therefore they called that place Selah Hamalakoth. And David went up from there and remained in strongholds at En-Gedi.